Hello, my name is Dr. Tiki Masala, and I'm here today with some absolutely compelling evidence that shows Nibiru is real. As you look here, you can see many pictures that show just how close this planet is getting to us. Let me explain the phenomena you are viewing. As we look here at this picture right here, you can see the planet is actually in our own galaxy. It is shining through the skin of this dog and actually lighting his skin. It is amazing to me that Nibiru has actually came this close to our solar system and our Earth that it can actually minimize itself and shine through a dog and literally light up its fur. You can definitely tell it's a planet because it has the purple hue around it, like you see in most pictures, red hue, purple, green, whatever color you want, right? That's what you see, and that makes it a planet. Obviously, this is very true. It is very, very compelling, and it is amazing that the planet has come down. This next picture I was actually very cautious about because it shows two planets that are right in front of the camera. You can see a picture of my dog and my cat. They both have planets that are right on their neck. Right there, the planets have actually shrank down in size and shown on their furs. You can tell it is a planet because it has its own light source. Right here, you can see the white and then the blue hues. Right? Someone is probably painting Nibiru different colors to keep us on edge. Sorry, I had something on my throat there. Someone is probably painting Nibiru to keep us on edge. They do not want us to know the planet. They painted different color, right? So we cannot know what it is. Right here, you see it as blue. Literally, my dogs, my cat, they have it on them. Nibiru is a very friendly planet. It will... Sorry, my throat is very irritated right now. Been talking to a lot of people, doing a lot of research, right? You understand. So, Nibiru, right, is very friendly planet. It will come and play with your animals. It will come and it will actually, interact with them. But you can obviously tell by the circular orbital orbs, right? And the shadows, obviously purple shadows, blue shadows, green shadows. That is a planet that has its own light source. Right here, you can actually faintly tell Nibiru is shining down on this dog. Right? It's not as close as it was before. But if you look right here to the left, I'll move the cursor, right? If you look right here to the left, you can actually see one sun right here. You can see one sun, not two, but three. There are three separate light sources in this video that are all planets, and they're all shining on the dog. If you look right here, you can actually see a little solar flare of the planet that is on the dog's skin, right? Right here. And the actual Nibiru is shining right on his chest. So you have Nibiru that has three suns and it's right on its chest. Also, do not forget about the red shadows and the blue shadow right here. Here we have... Alright. So if we take a look at this picture right here, we can actually clearly see the cat right here, right? I found this on the internet. You can actually see that the cat is laying down with Nibiru. You can see the sun is at the door of the house and Nibiru is over here on the left. There are not one, not two, not three, but four light sources that are coming through. You can actually clearly tell that this is a whole entire galaxy, right? This is a whole galaxy right here that wanted to come and hang out with this cat apparently. I believe that planets have a very spiritual connection to animals. And that is why you see in so many photos, you see the planets right here, right? They're always next to the cat or the dog. The planets have very spiritual connection to animals. Not so much humans, but animals, they will come and visit, play. Like the picture I showed you earlier, they will actually be able to transform themselves into objects, right? So you can have a cat play with it, or a dog, you know, maybe turn into a frisbee and throw Nibiru around, you know, like, hey Nibiru, you know, oh, go fetch Nibiru. You know, I mean, it's really, you know, it's very, very compelling evidence. And if you look right here, you can also see red, purple, green, yellow shadow. This is not a lens flare. This is not anything to do with the camera. This is purely from the planet Nibiru and its orbiting galaxy that decided to come into this house. You can clearly see the very, very different color hues and the shadows that are poking through. If you look right here, you can actually see that this cat, like I said before, is playing with Nibiru. You can see the sun right here on top of him, right? You see the blue and red shadows on top of the cat, and you see that he has come down to play with Nibiru. You see, like I was saying, you can actually, the cat is playing with Nibiru. It is probably, you know, hitting it around like a normal cat would do. And you can clearly see the sun rays right here. You can clearly see the red shadow. You can clearly see the purple, the blue. You can see all the colors that Nibiru likes to show, right? You can see the red hues around the planet, and that the cat is playing with it. This is very, very compelling evidence. So this is a photo of Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek, and they are actually probably hanging out with Nibiru, right? They're hanging out, and you know, they're probably flying around in their starship, and you can tell that Nibiru like just wants to hang out, right? Like it's showing up on their chest and stuff, and they obviously look very, very tired of Nibiru. They look very, very bored, right? Like it's probably like one of those like nagging girlfriend, right? Like it wants attention. That's why so many people post a video about it, right? Like they want the planet wants attention, right? It's like Paris Hilton as a planet or something. You know, you got all these cameras like filming it and stuff. So I mean, obviously it would want to be on TV, but you know, you can tell that they are very, very bored of the planet, and they do not want to have any more company to do with it. You can see right here, this is another very, very, very compelling picture. You can see the sun is right here on the top right corner, and then you can see Nibiru actually on top of the cat's head. You can actually see it right here. The cat looks like it's trying to wear it as a hat or something, but it's kind of like sliding off. You know, you can obviously tell it's Nibiru because it's blue. And also the light source is right here. This is Nibiru right here. It is right on top of this cat's head. And if you look down here, it's actually tiny little blue shadow. Looks like Nibiru, you know, is very, very prominent that day, and it showed a shadow even in a bathroom. But like I said, it likes to play with animals. It likes to play. So obviously it would come and want to be a hat for the cat, right? Cat in a hat. And this is another one that's very crazy. You know, a lot of conspiracy theorists say that, you know, the government put stuff in video, and, you know, they put stuff in video that we're not supposed to find out, or we're not supposed to know what it is, right? But if you look here, this is like, that one, it was one of the production company. If you look right here, you can actually see this is the sun right here, right? This is not a graphic. This is an actual picture of a statue in clouds. You could see the sun right here. And if you look far down in the right corner, you have Nibiru. Right here, folks. This is the first very compelling evidence of Nibiru. You have the sun right here, and then you have Nibiru right by her feet. That is absolutely amazing. You see how it's a perfect circle, right? And then you have the sun up in the top left, right by her hand, like she's raising up her hand, right? Like she's waving to it. But then you have the planet that is down here. You see that it is orbiting its own galaxy, right? Like the circle around it. So this planet obviously has its own galaxy, and we have yet to explore it. If you see right here, this photo is another compelling one with animals. I feel like Nibiru really likes to show itself. You know, I cannot stress that enough, and it is very, very compelling. If you look right here, you can actually see Nibiru 1, Nibiru 2, Nibiru 3, and Nibiru 4. You can actually see 4 planets that are right here, and they're orbiting this dog's face. Animals might have like a cosmic galaxy or something like that. But if you look right here, you can also see a tiny little bit of light source. This might be a 5th Nibiru. And then really, really closely right here, this also looks like it could be a 6th Nibiru. This is very compelling photographic evidence, folks, that we have planets that are directly on our Earth. We have planets that are in our Earth, not just our solar system, but they are in our Earth. And right here, this is the best footage I have ever seen. The best photo. We have the sun that is right on top of the cat's head, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we finally have Nibiru. We have the orbiting planets that are right on top of the cat's head, and the cat right here looks like he is trying to eat it. It looks like the cat want to try Nibiru, maybe try him out, see if it tastes good. I've never tried planet before. Maybe it tastes like tuna. That's probably the reason why the cat would want to try it. So I mean, folks, you cannot deny this evidence. You can try disprove me. You can try say, oh, that just lens flare. That's this, that's that. But no, you see compelling evidence like this, especially with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light sources. Obviously, that those have their own light source. They're all planets, right? They're all like the moon, the sun, any planets. They have their own light source. This is very compelling evidence, and it can no way be debunked. Right here, we actually have a cat that is trying to eat it.